Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Supergirl. This time it's Fort Rozz. So, Livewire is back.
And dead.
I know. But at least she's back. I'm so glad she was here in this episode. Livewire is the best.
Yes!
There's just so... literally every line of hers is just the best.
I know. And, she even had an interesting conversation for a moment when Kara told her that Imra was her ex-boyfriend's wife. And she's like, oh, so you hate her with every fiber of your being?
I love that. Because I love Livewire. She just speaks her mind and she's just great. And then, I like that. I kind of... I know this is the goody-goody Supergirl, but, to be fair, Livewire's got a point when she says, why aren't we going to kill Rain? So, so again...
From her perspective, yeah, it seems like a good idea. It's just we know better. We know that there's a human side of her, and the better idea would be to get rid of the bad thing and just make her Sam. But they don't know that, so yeah. Fair's fair.
Exactly, but still, Rain, Livewire's just got so many good lines in this episode, and she just reminds me so much, I know that the show has changed a lot in 2 seasons, but when Livewire comes back, it just reminds you of the way the show was written in season 1.
Oh, yeah.
She's always throwing out random references and lots of stuff. You don't get that as much these days, but you used to always get it in season 1, and I like that she carries it with her. She's like the last vestige of season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that and Cat Grant.
Seeing her interact with Sai was also fun when they were both on the ship locked up and whatever. Yeah. That was fun. Man, she was good. Yeah, but Sai was here too, which actually proves a very useful person to bring of all the people to bring.
Useful until you realise she couldn't quite control it, and then we stopped her, and then it's...
Yeah, but think about it. It's not like she's somebody with violent powers. All she does is slow you down because she gives you, emotional attacks and psychological attacks, which using that on Rain is a lot more useful. Granted, they don't realize how useful it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously that proved quite useful against Rain, rather than just violence. And although she did die, for a brief moment, we got a pretty good even fight between Rain and Livewire.
Oh, yeah. That
was pretty good. Yeah. So honestly, yeah, that was just a fun plot. There's just so much in it. It's we took a great character and then we bring another villain in. It's this is great.
Hopefully soon, Sam will figure out what's going on, because in the end, she told Alex she's been losing time and she realized she didn't go on the trip, and now Alacorp is friggin' screwed.
Oh, well,
Poor Lena having to deal with that.
Don't make up some excuse.
Yeah, Lena has to say, Sam, I know we're friends, but I've got to let you go. Go get help.
Well, we'll see what happens with Sam.
She's clearly not capable of holding down this job.
At least, I do like, again, that the ball is rolling at a decent pace. We haven't we've been making jokes about every time Rain flies away. It's oh, there goes this again. But, it's only been a handful of episodes, and they're starting to already, make it a plot point rather than just, there goes Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I like the pacing. It's we toyed with the idea, but now Sam is starting to catch up with things, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, this was, again, since this is our second episode, Brainy's here again, which means, you got to see some nice interactions with, Brainy and Win and all that in the DEO, which was fun. Yeah.
For a moment, I thought that she would have a brief memory of seeing Supergirl on the ship, because I thought that it was her for a moment. But
that's it. Here's the thing. I don't know what happens in the next few episodes. It would be cool if, she loses time, but maybe she could assume she had a dream. Not dreams of everything's Rain's done, but remember, for a brief couple of seconds, Sai was able to bring out Sam.
Yeah, exactly. When she was talking to Alex, I was thinking that she was about to say, I remember something. I saw Supergirl for a moment.
Yeah. That would have been an interesting point to bring up.
Yeah, because then Alex would have told Kara and been all right, what's going on? She said she saw Supergirl.
Yeah. But oh well, they still don't know anything. But hey, we're getting there because now Sam's starting to take notice. So yeah, I don't know exactly how many more episodes it is until they figure out. But yeah, which is interesting because like I've seen season 3, but I don't always remember when things take place. Yeah. But yeah, and then of course you had a small little plot with Sam and Alex, which was fun. Not Sam and Ruby and Alex. Yeah, which was fun as well.
Yeah, that's always fun.
That's a nice little plot detail as well.
Yeah, I know, because Ruby got to help her through. She got a text from Maggie, now of all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, everyone had a good plot point in this episode, to be honest. Like, there wasn't a single bit or plot point where I didn't care. You know,
Brainy didn't do as much as I hoped.
True, but that's,
because I was
to be
looking
fair,
forward
like,
to seeing something.
given the plot of the episode, obviously that meant like Wynn, John, and Brainy all had to be trapped in the DEO.
Yeah. There was some cop out where Y chromosomes die up there. So, girls only mission.
Great.
It would have been great if we could have brought Alex, but her leg's broken.
I guess a certain future team... I'll worry about it. I was going to bring up something, but don't worry.
Shut up.
But yeah, but honestly, I really enjoy this episode. It's another one where it's like, it's a really underrated episode because there's, you know, usually when people think of seasons, especially a lot of people online, they think of like the mid-season finale or the finale or things near the end. They always miss out on these hidden gems in the middle of the season.
Even the deleted scenes were good.
Oh yeah, because I was going to bring up something, prior to seeing a deleted scene, I was going to bring up something about how casual Livewire seems. It's like, you know, she's a regular human. It's like, hey, guess what? You're going into space. So I did like that deleted scene actually played upon.
Yes, there's a deleted scene right when they're launching and Leslie wants to do a countdown because she's like, hey, we're going into space. It should be a big deal.
Yeah, so that was a nice moment in the deleted scene. But yeah, prior to that, I was going to say, you know, it's odd how she's just so okay with it. But hey, and again, right from the very beginning, as soon as you see Livewire in this episode, you're like, yes, every line she has, every moment she's got is great.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to give this a 9.
8.
All right, this was really good.
Yeah, I am looking forward to more Brainy in the future because
yes, please.
Because I'm hoping that he'll live up to what I expect from him because I don't have like a clear memory, but I've seen tiny moments here and there, and I know he's gonna be good. So now that he's here, it's like
I didn't think you'd seen much of him.
But speaking of Brainy, his makeup was not as good this time.
This is one criticism people have occasionally, is the makeup on Brainy seems to slip occasionally, especially around his hands. But oh well, we'll deal with that.
Well, it does seem annoying to have to colour your hands like that.
That's why you'll notice in a lot of shows, characters who have to have makeup jokes like that are always conveniently wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Just to save an hour off everyone's time.
But yeah, on his face and like his neck, it was not so good. And like his cheeks, I could see some skin colour.
You don't know how long it takes to film the scenes. You're often standing around. It could have been hours since he actually had the makeup done. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
That's whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward. There's a lot of good stuff throughout this season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, what is the next episode called?
For Good.
No idea what happens next time. I don't know either. I don't know what this title refers to. Like, there are some titles so I'm like, oh, I definitely know what this means. Like this one, of course. But the next one, hell if I know. Anyway, we'll see you next time for more Supergirl and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.